Is Kind of Woman is some kind of movie. Is it my favorite movie of all time? No, of course not. It's too wildly inconsistent for that. While Touch of Evil and Kiss Me Deadly are said to have jointly brought down the curtain on film noir, this earlier film was one of the first to take a broad swipe at the entire genre. The script is credited to Frank Fenton and Jack Leonard, but according to stars Robert Mitchum and Jane Russell, director John Farrow threw out most of the script and made up large portions of the movie as they went along. A down on his luck gambler, played by Robert Mitchum at his breeziest, is paid a small fortune to fly down to a Mexican resort and await further instructions. En route, he meets Jane Russell, an ex-USO showgirl out to marry over-the-hill movie idol Vincent Price, who's also vacationing at the resort. What Mitchum doesn't know is that he's being set up to have his identity stolen so that a Lucky Luciano-type mobster can quietly slip back into the States. Why they need Mitchum for this is not entirely clear. Yes, he and the gangster, played with a tremendous bug-eyed ferocity by a young Raymond Burr, are roughly the same physical type. And yes, there's an ex-Nazi plastic surgeon waiting in the wings, but the whole scheme remains a pretty murky business. Highly stylized and bordering on the surreal, the film is a grab bag of many elements and borrows freely from its predecessors, most notably Casablanca. But it's a much colder, more cynical affair, lacking the heart and wartime pathos that elevated that film to legendary status. Mitchum is the wrong type of actor to play the broken-hearted romantic anyway. He's big and brawny, and as later roles would reveal, filled with hidden menace. He matches up very well with Russell, however. Both are such overripe specimens of human voluptuousness. They create such an easygoing sexual chemistry together that they seem perfectly, even inevitably mated. Vincent Price provides witty comic relief as the ham actor who ultimately saves the day, and watching him run with the role is one of the film's great pleasures. Director John Farrow's mise-en-scène employs both long takes and complex compositions to striking effect. However, the film was extensively reshot by director Richard Fleischer at the behest of Howard Hughes, so it's very difficult to know exactly whose contributions stand out. The more critical issue, however, is the one of violence. The scenes aboard the yacht, where Mitchum is being tortured, border on the sadistic, with every punch to the gut shown in extreme close-up. When the Nazi surgeon attempts to inject Mitchum with a mind-destroying drug, the close-ups of the needle, the extended vein in Mitchum's arm, and his desperate struggle to free himself are all quite harrowing. This was very strong stuff for its time, and still wrenching to watch. I give it 3 trench coats out of 4. See you around the campus.